On this week's episode of Motivational Minutes, television host Erica Cobb shares her views on the changing landscape of diversity in TV broadcasting.
I do think it's actually I'm going to pause on saying that it's better now because I don't like, although I definitely engage with especially young Black women, through my brand, I'm able to bring on, my own team. And I'm really seeing the world through the eyes of some of these young women are almost 20 years younger than me. And when we have conversations and very candid conversations, they are really echoing some of the sentiments that I felt. Now, that being said, I look at our current situation and I'm on, a daily national talk show, and there has always been more than one Black woman on the show. And then we have a Black male as well. And there's only six of us, five of us, 5 to 6 of us right now. So I mean, the odds in that capacity, I have never seen anything like that, that we have that type of diversity. But I am always saying, like, it's so important to me that people understand that they need to deal in a space of abundance, because the moment that you're dealing in the space of lack, meaning exactly what you were saying, the crab in a barrel mentality, believing that there's only one opportunity, the difference between where it was when I first started 20 years ago and where it is now is that you really can create your own opportunities and monetize them. So the spaces, it's not like we have 5 networks anymore, and like 10 spaces. You can, take to social media. You can, have your podcast. You can do all of these things that is an expression of yourself. And I think that really shows how much opportunity there is and that we don't have to fight amongst each other. Like, even women who I would very much be vying for the same position, I hugged the Black woman who got the job before I did. I thought for sure when I was standing there with her after the audition that if she got the job, I wouldn't. I was like, oh my, you have to do this for both of us. I told her, you have to do this for us. And then 2 minutes later, the phone rang and she said, now it's your turn. And they offered me a spot too.
Isn't that something? I love that. You know what? Your intentions have to be pure. Your heart has to be without malice, and I think that is where you get that back. And I love that. And in fact, I'll just share because I'm just excited just to be in this conversation because you are someone I look to who's doing the damn thing, as they say. Um, and my podcast work just by building my own persona and working, in my own space as well, got me recognized recently. So I did 2 TV spots for CNN HLN in the
Yes.
past month. And it was just came out of nowhere. I got a text, hey, you want to come on and talk about J-Lo's wedding? And I'm like, yeah. And then the queen passed away. Want to talk fashion with the queen? Because I have a fashion background.
Yeah.
I think what you just said is gold. People have to take all they know, all they are, who they are, and brand themselves. The social media platform is free for the most part.
Mhm.
And you must do that. And then you won't be worried about competing with other people because you will have branded yourself.
Right.
And
Right.
no one else can be you, right?
I
Absolutely.
I always, that's my number one thing. Like, don't try to be a cheap version of someone else.
Discount Oprah.
You're always going to be the cheap version. If
Right.
they're looking for that person, why are they going to settle on you? Like, you don't even know how to
Mm-hmm.
do it right, to be quite honest. Like, and I think that's where people get into a lot of trouble. They think that they see someone's successful, somewhere where they want to be, and then
Mm-hmm.
they want to follow the same exact steps to do the same exact thing. Well, there's no template for
Mm-hmm.
success. And
Nope.
if you follow your own path, then you're going to have your own story and experiences to pull from that the other person won't have in their arsenal of tools. So
Absolutely.
that by the time you get to where they are, like trying to be them, that story's been played
Mm-hmm.
out. You need a new story.
Subscribe today for more inspiration on the go.